Hi everyone, we are solving problem 944, delete columns to make sorted. The problem statement is to make the given array of strings sorted by deleting any columns. At the end, we need to return the number of columns that we deleted. The problem statement is very straightforward and easy to understand. So let's switch to whiteboard and discuss how we can solve it. In this example, column 1 and column 3 are already sorted. The value in the first row is smaller than the value in the second row, and so on and so forth. This is untrue for column number 2 as we have A in the second row while B in the first row, making it unsorted. To make the array of strings sorted, we need to remove giving us the output as 1. The solution is very simple. We start by iterating through each row given in the grid and compare the cell value with the previous value in the same column. If the current value is greater, then no issues, but if it is smaller, then we need to delete that column. For instance, in this first column, D is greater than C, which implies it is sorted so far. So we continue with the iteration. If the comparison fails, that is the current value is smaller than the previous value, it means the column is not sorted. So we'll increment the delete counter by 1 and break the loop. We no longer need to iterate to that column as we know it is not sorted. The time complexity of this solution is O of n into k, where n is the number of rows in the given grid and k is the average size of the string. This is because we need to iterate through all of the elements in the given grid to make sure each column is sorted. And the space complexity is O of 1 as we are only using one variable to record the total number of columns that needs to be deleted. Let's look at the implementation in Java. In this Java implementation, I start by initializing few variables to record the delete count and rows and columns value. Next step is to run nested for loops to iterate through all of the characters across all of the strings. The outer loop will point at the column and the inner loop will point at the rows. Inside the loop, I'm comparing the current character with the previous one in the same column. If the character is less, it means the column is not sorted, so I'm incrementing the delete counter and breaking out of the loop. Once the for loop is complete, I'm returning the delete counter as the output. This code, when submitted on LeetCode, meets nearly 64% of the submissions in terms of runtime and 53% in terms of memory. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this was helpful and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.